Some crimes are never solved. Some mysteries remain buried in the dark. But what if the truth is still out there, waiting to be uncovered? Welcome to Crime Files. Let's uncover the truth together.
My name is Rue, retired detective. Foxriver had always been a quiet place to me, a small town hidden in the dark woods and calm rivers. But that year, the silence in the air felt strange. 7 years ago, something dark took a breath and was gone. 5 women were killed, and in each of their mouths, a piece of a map of the river was found. Everything was meticulously planned, as if someone were painting with death. I followed this case for years, but it always left me with a feeling of unfinished business. There was something at the heart of these murders that I still couldn't figure out. The murders were seemingly over. The case was closed, but I never believed it was over. Killers don't go away. They wait. The last time a new victim was found, a young woman had been abandoned in the middle of the street. In her mouth, the same piece of the map. It was a sign that was still being followed, but this time there was something else going on. A week ago, I received a letter. Just 3 words, Yadesh River. There was no sign of the sender. But soon, another victim was found. This time, a new map with a red mark on it. The map was like a message saying, "Find me." That was when I knew the killer was still alive. Blade, my old partner, joined me. The 2 of us began to follow the clues, making our way through the misty forests. The map in our hands led us to an old cabin. Inside the cabin, everything was covered in dust, except for a leather notebook lying on the table. When I opened the notebook, the first sentence I read on the page was, "I chose them, carefully, obsessively." I didn't know what awaited us, but I was sure that this game was not over yet. On the next pages of the notebook, we found a new map. In the middle of it, there was a black dot. Below this dot, there was a single phrase, "the end or the beginning." The sentence was like a riddle. We were approaching the end, but was this the real end, or was it a new beginning? With every clue we came to the conclusion that these murders were not random, not mental, but planned and meticulous. The person who designed this game was not just a murderer, but a painter of death. He drew us in with scattered clues and vague words, continuing the game. Ultimately, the plot led us to that black spot, where everything seemed to be over. But still, there were unanswered questions. Was the killer still lurking in the shadows, or was the game over? That was the point where we had to decide, should we continue or not? Because we knew this guy wasn't going to let anyone get away with it. I don't know if this game is over, but what I do know is that the killer doesn't want to give up yet. Whether he's still in Foxriver is a question that will forever haunt us. Maybe we haven't reached the black spot on that map yet. Maybe there's still one more step ahead of us. At this moment, Blade and I can only take 1 or 2 more steps forward. In the fog, in the shadows, we walk. Perhaps we will find the answers, or perhaps not. But I know one thing. Foxriver will never be the same.
Cases remain unsolved, but the truth is never buried forever. Don't forget to subscribe. The next case might be even darker.